Welcome to the sportiest stream, and welcome to the Ascend Tournament Series, everybody. Hopefully you all are doing well. I'm Sporty FC. Thank you all so much for joining in and showing your support. My camera is not nearly positioned in the right place. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. We've got Ascend Tournament Series Action Night. The Ascending Cup, sponsored by Variety Esports, is here once again. We've got a great match here to start off our coverage of Week 6. Exploding Cat Gift takes on Team Evo Bananas tonight. Both teams at a 5-1 record. Both have had some pretty strong showings so far tonight. Both of them actually, right now, are fighting for that top spot out of the group. Hello, Divine. And by the way, hello, Aiko. Thank you for the follow. You've been following for a while. Thank you for the resub there. Aiko Weski, resub for 2 months, for 8 months total. Thank you very much. Thank you all very much for the support on in this stream. Did not forget about all. I'm gonna get our match info in here. We're gonna get stuff up and running here very soon, but for all of you out there who are watching, thank you all so much for being so supportive. This is actually not the first time we've seen Team Evo in the Ascendant Cup. We had Team Evo Vector on the stream recently. And in fact, in ATS, actually, I might as well show you guys right now. Do that on this stream. Really interesting what in ATS, because it is hectic in ATS right now. Make sure I actually get the kind of how things are looking right now. The groups here for ATS. Again, the Ascendant Cup has 3 groups. It's all of 16s, making 18 teams in total. And here's how the groups look right now. As you can see, again, all these teams here, we're actually looking at groups A and C. This is Week 6, and because it's Week 6, teams are actually playing outside of their own groups here this season. Team Evo Bananas right now are 5-1. Their game differential is +10. They're in Group A, which is probably the most competitive group right now in this season. 2 teams at 5-1, 1 at 4-2. And they're all really close to each other here. 135 Vortex being that first year team who lost. Oh, sorry, Nova Ninjas and then the Bananas. They lost to Nova Ninjas. They beat Bananas. Nearly lost. Actually, 2 Exploding Cat Gift on stream. 1 match. Okay. Bananas are leading the 5-1 record, but their game differential at +10. It's only 1 better than the next best team in the group, the Nova Ninjas, out of Nebula Esports. Right now have a game differential of +9. Only lost this season coming to Team Evo Bananas. Evo Bananas, their only loss this season to, again, Vortex in Week 3, where they got swept. So, for Evo Bananas, if they lose here, there's a very good chance either Vortex or Nova Ninjas are going to surpass them here. If they can win by a scoreline of 3-1 or 3-0, they secure their top spot in the group. So this is really in their hands here. If they can win 3-1 or 3-0, there's no chance for the Nova Ninjas or for Vortex to catch up to them. They will guarantee a spot. If they win at all, they're guaranteed a top 2 seed. So they're guaranteed, if they win at all, to probably have picking rights in that wild card at worst. Obviously, at best, they're going to be a top seed, and they're going to automatically go to that final bracket and skip the wild card entirely. Side of Exploding Cat Gift, as you can see, the second seed out of the group went undefeated for most of the season. Were able to lead Team Evo Vector, but of course, because of that loss they suffered last week to Team Evo Vector, they are now the second seed in the group, a game differential +6 compared to Vector's +9. Vector did lose though, meaning they actually could be surpassed here. Cat Gift win their match, they surpass Evo Vector, but all Evo Vector has to do this week is win. If they win, then Exploding Cat Gift has no options. They cannot catch up to them. Evo Vector right now will have their match against Yukio Sora this week, so for Exploding Cat Gift to have any chance of taking that #1 seed, they've got to win. If they don't, they're in a tough position. If they lose, there's a very good chance they actually might be one of the lower seeded teams. Wild card. The game differential, though, does help them out here. +6 is pretty good game differential to go into with. And again, if they can win, they should, in theory, get that top seed. Get a top seed in the wildcard. And again, being a high seed in the wildcard does matter. Those top 4 out of 8 teams in the wildcard will choose their first round matches over a week from now, in about how many days? In about 8 days, on November 7th, the wildcard draft. You want to punch down those dates because it's a big event. So our wildcard draft, our All-Star match, all happening on the same day. Again, very, very important for these teams to get those wins because, again, that top seed skips that wildcard entirely, gives you a guaranteed top position in the top 8. Nope, in the top 6. So these teams, there's a lot to really pay for. For Evil Bananas, they can secure the spot. For an Exploding Cat Gift, there's a very good chance they can lose it here. This is really it for both these teams. The final week of the regular season, we've seen a lot from these teams already. They both have led this season, have been on that top rankings for majority of the season as well. But for a lot of people, Evil Bananas has kind of snuck under the radar. Their early loss in the season, 235 Vortex, did not help them out here. Now we go into this best of 5 match, the final match of the regular season for both teams. Exploding Cat Gift on the blue, Team Evil Bananas on the orange. Again, for Evil Bananas, a chance to guarantee themselves that #1 seed out of their group. Again, snuck under everybody's radars for that early loss in the season, 235 Vortex. Having now just won against NES. Having won against the NES Nova Ninjas, having done well in a group that has now been proven to be one of the toughest. They may be able to venture out of it as the best. But Exploding Cat Gift sitting in their way. The team that is still searching for their position as a top-seeded team out of their group. But Evo Vector keeping them back. Pressure's on them. They've got to win here to put that pressure on Evo. Evo Vector, their match against Yukio Sora. They're going to be playing that later this week. They'll know if they need to win or not in that match, based on how results line up here, because for Evo Vector, the only team they're going to be worried about is this Exploding Cat Gift side, as they're going to look for goal 1. Getting able to get that save here, and while Define trying to find that net, Saturn jumps in. Evil Bananas on for now, and definitely playing a much more aggressive style. And before I get too much further here, the SW Hesitant, I think you all probably have guessed, but that is Juicy. That's their captain. Not only TSW Hesitant username for this whole season, but he goes by Juicy in the server, and that's the name you want to know him for. Is Define really should have scored that chance. What would have been the first goal of the series for either side, and just a missed opportunity here, and Evil Bananas still struggling to get out of defense. Aiden looking to take control. A reminder for Evil Bananas, anything worse than a scoreline of a 3-1 win was them susceptible to losing that top-seeded spot. A loss here could potentially send them down to that 3rd seed position. 35 Vortex waiting to see if anything will happen, but it's Divine with goal 1. And a whiff off that back wall, Exploding Cat Gift. A little Squubs who was looking to take it, missed it completely. Define couldn't get there in time. And it's Evil Bananas with the first goal of the series. Part for this team as well. Just quick in the sense that they're getting this goal a lot faster than how I thought Evo was going to get it. They have a very slow start, all things considered. Just maybe that slow start will venture forward, but Define's already got an answer for that. An Exploding Cat Gift. Right now, still not doing it anymore. Is Defiance. I don't know why I said Define. His name's Defiance in the server. An answer for ECG. Hope these teams kind of give that top seed. There's a lot of teams here this week, because of how these matches line up, that are going to lose that top seeded spot. ECG trying to clamber back into it as Squubs will take his chance, find that goal, and take the lead for Exploding Cat Gift. What I love so much about that is Saturn bumping out Juicy. Him that much space, and it worked from Exploding Cat Gift to take 2 goals back quickly. That's really the definition of quick here. Evil Bananas now losing that 1 goal advantage. In fact, they're going to lose it badly there as Caden preventing it from being a 3rd from Exploding Cat Gift Saturn. One who took that chance there, now Squubs again. Saved by Divine. He's been bumped out by Squubs. Is it Juicy clearing it back? Defiance. Space to look for another off the back wall. Can't get connection on Kaden either. Evo Bananas will control this one for now. Putting CatGif again, and Evo Bananas, this is their last match. So importantly, yeah, obviously that first advantage about these teams, but also as important, this is their last match before that postseason. Pressure really is on both these teams to end their season in a success. Again, with how this week is shaped up, these teams knew coming into this week they're going to have tough matches. Based on the season formats, the last match of the season is guaranteed to have teams of similar seedings play against each other. And here with both sides, and again with both these teams battling for that top-seeded spot, a win here is almost certainly necessary for both sides to take that. For ECG, it's absolutely necessary. For Evo Bananas, it isn't necessary, I guess technically, but they need this. They really do, and it's Juicy, the captain, finding an answer for Evo. Just takes this one too, recognizing that. I don't know if he noticed it, but Saturn was well out of his net there. The perfect response in that position. Bananas tying this game at 2 each. That offense going. Divine. They're backed by Saturn, Aiden. All with it here, and for Evo Bananas, who have been really attacking that back wall. Both these teams have really done well to defend it, though, but Evo Bananas, again, attacking that back wall, looking for opportunities, really looking for what feels like double tap opportunities. I think more so just waiting to see if when CatGif will make any mistakes. This team definitely has that ability to do that. So I mean, no team in this division is perfect, that's for sure. Evo Bananas really just attacking still. It's going to be a long battle for them if they're waiting for those errors. I think really the story of Evo Bananas, one that contrasts that of Exploding CatGif. This is Exploding CatGif team was here last season in the Apex Cup, back when that was GC1, GC2. Obviously with the reordering of these divisions, things have changed a little bit as, wait a second, it's a wide open chance there. Squabs nearly had that one. Team Evo Bananas, to thank their lucky stars, that one gets away. Now Kaden, a response at 0 seconds, saved away, and it will hit the ground, and we'll go back to that story again, Exploding CatGif. And Evo Bananas nearly had their opportunity there, but we'll go into overtime, and these teams will start off well with an OT game win. Maybe it'll be ECG, open chance for Squad, but the shot not good enough. And Divine, looking to clear this one away, was able to get the scoring started in this game. Has not struck the net yet, or since, I should say. And it so far has been a game of back and forth with a lot of great opportunities, but defenses that have been extremely solid. It's going to break through, really. Is it going to take those demos? We haven't seen too much of that kind of aggression from either side. That will be the difference makers. As I was talking again earlier, ECG, a team that hit last season in the Apex Cup, struggled, didn't even make it into the playoff bracket. Obviously this season, he ascended because of the reworked divisions, and one of the higher ranked teams in the division. And it's a team that obviously is proving that with how well they've done this season so far. On the contrast, Evo Bananas initially weren't even supposed to be in this division. Signed up on the very last day of signups as a roster of just 3 players thrown in by Team Evo to fill in for some of the empty spots that were left open as a team that of players that didn't know each other by the time the season started. A team that has since then just clicked, have worked together beautifully. Yeah, real story of just a team that really should never have, people didn't expect to be this good, but have really risen to the occasion. Now you gotta play some defense here. Dunk from Squabs. That's gonna bounce in. Exploding CatGif. Take game 1 in overtime. With low boost for Team Evo Bananas, they didn't have that many options at their disposal. ECG, suffocate them, and start the series off in their favor. What a start it is. Exploding CatGif have put in great work to come back. Squabs had 8 shots that game. It was 15 in total from ECG, only 4 from Evo Bananas, and what we're getting here is that Exploding CatGif are winning on that possession game. They are not, however, winning on actually scoring on that possession. But 15 shots, tripled the, more than tripled the output of Evo Bananas. You don't really need to have perfect shooting. And Exploding Cat Gift doing well to put themselves on the board, with a ton of chances, and really it makes sure, with those chances, they are going to find ones that do score. This game for ECG, their game plan is to do it even better, to find stronger shooting. 15-shot game is great and all, but this Evo Bananas team has some pretty good accuracy. A team that I'd want to be playing that heavy shot game against often. Obviously, it works so far, and one of the things that they did struggle with against, M75 Vortex, that team is very possession-based. Maybe that's going to be what ECG is, that possession. The Exploding Cat Gift improves in Game 1, they could control it. Now in Game 2, they're just looking to keep that going. Helps trying to break out of defense here, Divine. Throwing this one back in. Giants with the clear. Squabs not able to get that one over Juicy, and Cat Gift just slowing things down here, but it's left on defense with very little to work with. And Team Evo Bananas are in perfect position to find the first goal of this game. And they will find it. That's a giveaway. Divine will be ready for it. And just a careless touch from Defiance. Left straight to Divine in front of net. Team Evo Bananas will take it. Again, all Evo Bananas have to do is win this series to guarantee a top 2 spot out of their group, or win the series 3-1 or 3-0. Guarantee the #1 overall seed. Again, they've already dropped a game this series, so can't lose anymore if they want to guarantee that spot. And the position is theirs. The place, this is really their opportunity to be that successful side. By 1. Lead that is not exactly one that they have been good at holding. They, again, went up by 1 early last game, but dropped to it almost immediately. And Cat Gift, again, once they got that first goal back against Evo Bananas, it was a outpouring. They had 2 in a row before Evo Bananas could ever answer back. And Team Evo, they're really looking at that second goal as soon as possible. Not letting ECG have any real ideas of coming back in this one all that easily. So far, doing quite well as Exploding Cat Gift do sit back on defense. Aiden. Alliance with a whiff there, and really going to make things tougher for Exploding Cat Gift as Divine to the back corner. Saturn pressured out here. Dunked in front by Juicy, but it will be Defiance on it. Caden now. Squabs to Defiance. No shot there. Exploding Cat Gift will have to sit back even further. Another flip reset attempt from Divine. This one just used to waste out those opportunities for ECG to challenge early. But it's not going to matter too much because here comes Squabs looking back post. He's hit the post there, and Team Evo Bananas still searching for offense, but Exploding Cat Gift picking up the pace. Saturn kept out by Caden. Exploding Cat Gift with space to work with. Squabs get through Divine, but Defiance here to help out. It's a bounce off the corner, but Caden and Saturn there with it, and Exploding Cat Gift still attacking, but to no success. They have not found the net, have not found nearly as many opportunities, but a great demo there! Defiance pushes through, and Exploding Cat Gift have evened the game at 1 apiece. And from there, Exploding Cat Gift, that's the goal they may need. Took them a lot longer this game to find it. Once again, Evo Bananas, they were able to manage that early lead, losing it to Exploding Cat Gift. And now, the team that, again, has not changed since last season, going to take down the team that wasn't even a thing last season. Saturn, not a very good clear, straight to the opposition, but Squabs takes it away. Now, Exploding Cat Gift and just playing for time, playing with patience. This is a very different game now. It feels like Evil Bananas are the ones who really have that those opportunities for themselves. Really are pushing the offense, pushing the issue. Very different feel than last game, where it was Exploding Cat Gift who did it, and yet still the scoreline isn't changing. Exploding Cat Gift take the lead with 36 seconds to go. A great last touch from the Defiance throws off Divine, leaves things open for Squubs. Exploding Cat Gift again, really trying to make a message known here for Team Evo Vector in their group that they are taking that first seed back. Evo Vector, the match later on the season against Yu-Gi-Oh! Sora. To see that spawn, all that Evo Vector has to do is win, but again, that spot could be secured here if Exploding Cat Gift does not win themselves. ECG, again, the win here is to put that pressure on Evo Vector. As Squubs, Divine whiffed it there. But with time running down, Evo Bananas have to score. Caden to the back wall. Saturn doesn't read this one. Squubs jumps up. It's the one pinched away. Juicy keeps it alive. Can Evo Bananas find one last chance? Divine, Defiance, taps this one away from anyone else. And Exploding Cat Gift go up 2-0 in the series. One game away from putting the pressure on the opposition of Evo Vector. So far, Exploding Cat Gift found ways to bounce back in recently precarious positions. I wonder if that ever comes back to bite them here in this series, because so far it has not. They have played a very smart game plan. One where this game they didn't have that many chances, only 3 shots, but they took them. Whatever it is, I don't know what kind of voodoo magic they're doing, it's working. But again, they're playing a pretty smart game plan. Even then, even with what I recognize, it's just these smart touches in front of that net. This game, they focused a lot more on the quality of their chances, and it off beautifully. We go to game 3, where Exploding Cat Gift can take this series 6. This is really the pressure for Evo Bananas. Again, if they lose here, very likely one of either NES Nova Ninjas or X25 Vortex is going to be surpassing them. They hold that #1 spot right now, but from here on out is under threat. Even with this, even if they were to reverse sweep and win this series, NES Nova Ninjas can take that spot away from them now. They've lost 2 games. As long as they can manage a 3-0 series sweep. If they lose, though, in any fashion, the pressure really is on them, because either of their opponents can take that away from them. Nova Ninjas, though, their match quite a tough one against the Wobblers tomorrow evening. Been quite strong against a team that has not at all shown any signs of cracking this season. And it is not an unlikely ability. Most people considering the Wobblers having been the top team in the weakest group so far. Chance NES Nova Ninjas can beat them. I mean, there's a chance that any of these top teams can beat each other in all reality. Right now, we're seeing Evo Bananas really struggle, but they do take that first goal again. Just like the last 2 games, they've taken the first goal every single time and have not been able to hold that lead. One goal isn't going to be all that important for them. It's that second goal that they need to find that will be all that more important. They can find that second goal before ECG find their first. Now we'll be talking. A team that may be able to turn things around for themselves. Saturn, Exploding Cat Gift, already back to offense and already looking for that response goal. But Squubs pushed up high there. Defiance is in nets, and Exploding Cat Gift gonna search for something there as Saturn, the Sun Tournament Series staff member of our admin team, find some space here and trying to watch on that one as he does get that touch there. Leaving it in front for Squubs. Exploding Cat Gift with space to work with. Defiance, though. That one saved by Juicy, but in goes Saturn, drop shot. Divine stands his ground well. Exploding Cat Gift look for yet another chance. Squabs with space, flip reset, can't use it. And now Exploding Cat Gift really pushing on, but Evil Banana is doing so well to hold on in defense. Divine will win that challenge, give his team time to get that ball away. Evil Bananas right now searching for that second goal, all that more important for them. ECG eyeing them any opportunities so far. Squabs bouncing in that corner, an easy clear for Juicy, but straight to Defiance again. Evil Bananas will be up for these quickly. Exploding Cat Gift were reading this play quite well, but bumped off with Saturn. Space for Divine, Defiance avoiding that bump attempt in front. They once again get offense here. Squabs, 2 nets. Divine able to get the save, but Cat Gift continuing to surge ahead. Bumps from ECG. Still nothing showing. Once again, very few shots from Exploding Cat Gift this game. Looking for the one that can really make things work. And it will be right there! What a good, smart play from Saturn! And a captain, he's not known, for being all that more mechanical. But he has such a great mind for the game. Fakes out Juicy, who jumped so early. Try to pre-jump that shot. Without any boost to recover. He can't get up any higher. Saturn waiting. Hesitating in front of the ball. It's all for his benefit. But Evil Bananas still looking for a response. That goal has only made them even more upset this game. And Cat Gift can have won by only 1 goal so far. Every single game in the series has been a 1-goal difference. Been much to separate these two teams, and right now ECG make things work for themselves as Saturn gets the clear. Caden putting it right back in off the back wall. Divine up for it very early, but no shot at the end of that play, and Evil Bananas backtracking to their own net here. As they keep ball possession, they're in the driver's seat at this point. But so long as it's tied, Exploding Cat Gift only need really 1 good chance to take this game and the series with it. Squabs left for Defiance. Exploding Cat Gift now on offense, and it'll be Squabs midfield. Saturn unable to get that touch over Juicy. Evil Bananas upfield again, and again for the 1 loss they've had so far this season against the 135 Vortex. It did come in a 3-0 sweep. Putting Cat Gift to be the second team to take down Evo. Tough ask, but love to have here to take that chance to, themselves that opportunity to take that top seed. But Evil Bananas, maybe 1 more effort. Squabs there on the nets, and this ball kept up here. Saturn does have enough on it there. Caden nearly had the game winner, but it will head to the ground. We go to overtime once again. And again, for Exploding Cat Gift, they can win the series here. Squabs off the corner, setting up the play in front. Caden to the sidewall. And Evil Bananas now sending players upfield, but no shot there. Exploding Cat Gift get that ball away, and Evil Bananas on the wrong foot right now. Moving quick to cut things down as Juicy looks ahead. Squabs, Divine. Left only for Defiance. Juicy! That's it! Game 3's over! An errant touch from Defiance. He had no boost to work with. And it was Juicy who recognized that all too well. Team Evil Bananas take a game back. And to take this series, they've got to take 2 more. But they prevent the sweep here from Exploding Cat Gift. At least for now, there's still hope for them to win the series and at least guarantee a top 2 finish. Again, reminder, even if they win this series, differential will only be at +2. Again, that means no ninjas would have to sweep win to surpass them. Fakers actually, Evil Bananas had the advantage over Nova Ninjas in a tie if both game differentials were tied because they have beat them this season. Again, Bananas far have taken this game back. Can they take any more? Another 1-goal difference. It has been low scoring, to say the very least, here in this match. But it's been quite exciting so far. What can you continue to do? Do they have anything else they can say about this? Well, Evo Bananas, Exploding Cat Gift, both back into this one. Again, reminder for both these teams, their records, as they're on the scoreboard, are their total records. 5-1 for both of them. Someone's record's going to be 5-2 at the end of this, or 6-1. Bananas right now off again to another good start for the 4th game in a row. They've scored first. This time only taking 4 seconds for them to find that goal. Putting Cat Gift. Once again, forced to make a response. Still they make it. How these games have gone. It'll be a real true change of pace here. Evil Bananas be that team to score next, but team bumps like that aren't going to help them here, and they'll send Squabs up for a shot. Been tracking it the entire way, but Exploding Cat Gift actually have a very good position right here in front of this net. Defiance, leaving it. Squabs, oh, he missed it completely. Will be left only for Saturn as he fakes out one. Now gets the flick, but Juicy for the dunk, and Exploding Cat Gift have to go again. Saturn can't find the shot. Divine, the resets. They'll use it, but right at Squabs' front bumper. And Exploding Cat Gift will once again keep themselves up for offense as Squabs keeping this one away. One by Divine, 2, no one in net! And Exploding Cat Gift once again have found an answer. As Squabs recognized there was only one player he had to beat there in Divine. Just pops that ball over him. There was no one behind him. Divine didn't know it. But as soon as he did, it was too late. Evil Bananas didn't have anyone to save that one. And the game's tied up already. Give him the follow, Skeezy Ceezy. Welcome to the Sweatiest Stream. We've got Exploding Cat Gift versus Team Evil Bananas the last week of the regular season for both sides. And it is a match where both teams looking to guarantee their spots in that final bracket. Exploding Cat Gift, again, to give themselves that chance, have to win this series. Well, what a great touch there, leaving it in front for Squabs. And it's ECG with an immediate second goal to take the lead. Game 3 went to OT. We've seen 2 overtimes so far this series. Really a good chance for a third. And with that shot from Caden, there's absolutely a possibility for a third. As a beautiful crossbar down play. Saturn never even jumped for it. Knew he didn't have a chance to stop that one. It's Evo Bananas. Equalizer. But it won't help them out very much there. Saturn's shot going just wide. I thought that would have been the goal to take the lead here for Exploding Cat Gift. But they've got to play defense again. Squabs. Caden doesn't let him have it. And it's Team Evo back up by 1. Now a 2-goal swing for the orange side. Caden doing well to recognize the space he has there and take it. And Team Evo not giving up here in this game. Again, that reverse sweep, pretty much, that's an unlikely thing to see here. Putting Cat Gift don't want anything to do with it. Squabs gonna find that goal to tie things up, to give them the opportunity to end the series here. Saturn, Squabs, this to the back wall. Divine can't go for this, but he does get the block at the end of this play. And Exploding Cat Gift will search again. Defiance can only manage that bump. Squabs will look for net. 2 go for Evo Bananas. Exploding Cat Gift have yet another play ahead of them. Caden for Team Evo. Is there no one in net? There's no one in net! Caden has it! And a rare misrotation for ECG. Both squads in Defiance called for that one. Neither of them push away. And it's a wide open chance that Exploding Cat Gift will be very unhappy that they gave away. Evo Bananas. Slowly posturing back upfield. Defiance off the sidewall. Aiden already there for it. Evo Bananas need to keep that control. Defiance again. Juicy just clearing it back. Squubs. Very poor touch, and it goes straight to Bananas, but at the end of this play, and they'll have to look again. Juicy, Divine leaving it, but Defiance waiting. That gives keep that difference at only 2 goals. They've got to find chances to score here. To answer back, they just haven't found anything so far. And now their low shot for total really is coming to hurt them. Even as every single game have found ways to score more and more. With their high shot total and their strong accuracy. Exploding Cat Gift not been able to find a response, an easy response. Squubs. Leaving it in front, Saturn jumping in, but all too late. He'll have to, go for the assist instead. Even that doesn't happen. Squubs. Back by Caden. Saturn unable to keep control, and Exploding Cat Gift at this point running out of, running low on opportunities, and soon enough will be running out of time. They've got to take one soon. If they want any chance to take game 4 to prevent this series from going to Champions Field. Exploding Cat Gift. This one away, but Team Evo just is not letting them have space. Aiden dunked away by Defiance. This point for ECG, it's all in on offense now. Saturn, being started, does get through Juicy. He's got Squubs waiting in the midfield, but no pass made. And these seconds are ticking away, and time will run out. Game 4 will end in favor of Team Evo Bananas. And the potential of a reverse sweep is very real now. We are going to Game 5 and the Champions Field with it. But in Cat Gift, who started off this series so well, not been able to close it out. And we may be seeing a reverse sweep in its formation. Team Evo Bananas are 1 game away from doing so. And the momentum is on their side. For Exploding Cat Gift, again, a lot of reliance on Squubs now. 5 shots out of his team's 6 this game. Was able to score on 2 of them, which is very impressive, but need to see more out of Saturn and out of Defiance in that shooting. Because as we're seeing from Evo Bananas, a lot more even. Caden's got 4 shots, Divine's got 3, Juicy's got 1. See more shooting out of these players. Out of some of these players from ECG if they want any chance to take Game 5. Heading to Champions Field. Reminder for both these teams, they cannot guarantee a first seed now, but a win will almost certainly help them. For ECG, they can definitely lose that chance of getting the first seed. If they lose this game, they will not have a chance. It will be Team Evo Vector who will guarantee themselves a spot in that final bracket. Evo Bananas, they lose this game. They don't lose their first seed, but very likely, but they'll give opportunities for 2 teams below them to take it from them. Got a score! They're not going to start off that way. Exploding Cat Gift flipping the tables here and flipping the script with it. For the first time this series, they'll be the ones to start with that opening goal. And it's Squubs with it too. 1 up. Having only been 13 seconds into this game, Exploding Cat Gift off to a good start, but can they keep it that way? Divine, not gonna let them have it! 13 seconds in, we saw that first goal from Exploding Cat Gift. Well, only 10 seconds later, you will see the answer from Evo Bananas. That just means this game's gonna get quite close, quite competitive. So there shouldn't be any major surprises from that. It's been a competitive series throughout, and it's not going to change here in Game 5. Saturn. Setup plays in front. With Divine there. Not much that can happen out of this one. Great lob there. Missed by Caden. Defiance. Not on target. Divine will clear, but Saturn still looking for that net. Defiance. Cleared away by Caden. Saturn beats on the goal line. Defiance there to save him out and to bail him of that embarrassment. ECG the field again, left in front, the ball rolling it down off the back wall, but a shot for Defiance! No one in net! Defiance takes it! This felt way too easy, but both Caden and Divine committed. Juicy had no boost to challenge with. That is a free shot for Defiance. ECG back up by one again. As Juicy squabs. Fine, sending this one all the way back and putting Catgift at this point up by one, but by no means in control of their destiny. Evo Bananas have just about as much control in this game as Exploding Catgift does. Definitely empower this team to know that they can control this outcome. Exploding Catgift keeping the ball away, but demoed away is Saturn. Scrubs forced to make that block. Defiance. This one downfield. All the way back though by Juicy as Saturn. Caden bouncing around the corner. Up goes Squubs. Fine will be there with it. The time lowering here. And Evo Bananas, they may only be down by one, but in a game as tense as this, these defenses who have so far been quite strong this series, definitely not going to give each other any easy openings. And again, kept away by Defiance. Saturn demoed by Divine. Scrubs off the sidewall. Fine, up again. Evo Bananas still searching! That shot could have been it there from Caden, and he knows it too. A free chance in front. ECG were never going to challenge him. That should have been what could have tied this. What should have tied this game up. Instead, he's missed it. Evo Bananas now have to look for another one. Juicy with space. That shot not good enough to beat Saturn. Caden now running around the corner. Allen's coming late, but we'll keep him away. Now Juicy again. Scrubs there. Multiple committing in for Exploding Catgift, but with Scrubs on a ton of boost, he'll dribble this one away from danger. We'll give Exploding Catgift time to work with the ball. Again, they desperately need players like Scrubs to show up. He's been strong so far this series. Probably been their most prominent player so far. Can he make himself known? He can't get there fast enough. Juicy has tied it up at 2. As Divine, not only does he get the flick over Saturn, he gets the demo in Defiance. Scrubs won't get back in time to save this one from Juicy. And we're tied up all over again. Putting Catgift. They've held that one goal lead for a long time, has now got to change their game plan accordingly. Saturn, demoed, open, in for Juicy. 2 goals in a row for the Evo Bananas captain. Reverse sweep now in full light for Team Evo. Bubs. Great first touch. Now he'll look to the back wall. Unable to get the play off the back wall himself as it's cleared away. Saturn now. That touch. Kept away by Caden. Defiance. Waiting under it was Juicy. Saturn now. And one, Divine. Squubs clears it away. And Demo's raining out. ECG in space. Juicy the only one back. Clears that ball away, and Team Evo Bananas hold that 1-goal advantage firmly. But ECG have opportunities here. Defiance keeps it up in the orange half. In goes Squubs, but waiting. Now in goes Saturn. Juicy giving his teammates time to get that ball out. Exploding Cat Gift stuck on defense now. With time running out. Saturn does keep it away. Can he keep this up? Dunk on Divine. Demo by Defiance as Divine's removed from the field. Caden, though, with a full tank, keeps this one away. Second touch, prolonging the effort Evo Bananas have. And now all they need to do is let the ball hit the ground. Saturn, save, but he can't keep it alive. And Team Evo Bananas will reverse sweep the series, get themselves a win, and put themselves in that #1 overall seed in their group. Though they do give an opening that NES Nova Ninjas can take. Again, that is if they 3-0 sweep the Wobblers. So far. So far, though, this season, Evo Bananas proving themselves as a true top team here. Match. Huge win it is here. Keep themselves that #1 seed again. The only way they can lose it is if NES Nova Ninjas sweep their way in for ECG. That loss now guarantees they will not be able to be the #1 overall seed out of their group. And that also means Team Evo Bananas are guaranteed to be in that final bracket now. The spot isn't guaranteed, but they are guaranteed. Skipping the wild card. Which, again, has got to be huge for this team. That mentality that they have. Thank you for the follow there. Bubble Player Hezzy. So much for the support. Follow here is, again, what a night it was. Evo Bananas with a reverse sweep win. Great match, definitely, but impressed with how they've been playing the season. 6-1 will now be their final record of the regular season. For ECG, it will be 5-2. What a series. What a match. And again, we'll get these players in, and we'll get, I think, an interview here with Juicy in just a moment. Team Evo Bananas again, see themselves now a decent seeding. At least in the wild card, they'll be one of the top teams, likely. As I think Josie wants to join in at least. We'll do it soon, or else I'm gonna have to. Then he goes, welcome in Caden and Divine, and I'm assuming Juicie's gonna be right here after you guys. There he is. Welcome in Team Evo Bananas, a 3-2 reverse sweep win. You guys knew what was at stake in this game. Juicy, what a performance, what an end to your regular season. You guys wanted to end off on a high note. I don't think there's anything more than a high note than 3 straight game wins to take the series. Alright then, Juicy, thank you very much.
Nah,
Juicy might
we
be
were
new
all
here.
so fucking nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
There we go. Well, again, as you guys mentioned, you were nervous. I don't curse on interviews. It's okay. A 3-2 series victory. While we wait on Juicy to hopefully get his mic set up, I'm sure you guys knew kind of what was on the line here. Getting into the series, you knew that NES Nova Ninjas, 175 Vortex are right behind you guys. You guys knew you basically had to win this match because of who was behind you. Divine, did that put any pressure on this team in that series, knowing that you had your opponents right behind you guys, knowing who is chasing after you? and being able to, adapt to that, prepare, and obviously take the win. Did you guys feel any more pressure on you guys than, now more than normal because of who's chasing after you guys?
Not exactly from Group A, but they're definitely prepared going into this, trying to look ahead on the horizon.
Maybe didn't feel more pressure, but even then, ACG brought the pressure. 2 straight games where they won by a single goal. You guys had to bounce back. Caden, what was it about you guys? What did you guys talk about between games 2 and 3? Or even more importantly, what did you guys talk about in that reverse sweep? Because something changed. It felt like, you guys just need to kind of get that shooting back online. And you did that. What was it that was kind of the key to your success? What did this team talk about?
So after those 2 games, the games were really close, but we realized that our rotations, when we rotate, we kind of rotated deeper, and the guy on the other team would usually go for a demo on one of the guys like in midfield. So we had to change it up. And so we just like looked out for the demos and all that stuff, and we just put the ball on net and all that stuff.
As you mentioned, again, you guys put the ball on net, and as well here, Juicy, I think I heard you. I think you got your mic back on. So Juicy, as well for you, knowing again that the number 1 seed is up for stake. I mean, I know you guys have talked about how important that seed is for you guys. Just take me through, quantify how important it is for you guys to script the wild card.
I mean, coming out as a scrap team, this team was put together 6 weeks ago, 5-6 weeks ago. We were pretty much the last scrappy team that could put together. So we had to force that chemistry together, and we've been really grinding on scrims and replay reviews and everything. And honest, this team has been challenging, but has also forth the energy and effort. Even through all the losses and wins, we still managed to get it done, and today was an excellent day to prove that. I mean, we came into this, we were down 0-2, but at the end of the day, we still got it done. We calmed each other down. We knew that we could do this, and we did it.
And you did a 3-2 series victory here to end your regular season. Now going into the the postseason. And that playoff bracket, even if you were to be in the wild card, which is still a possibility, what has to happen, those NES Nova Ninjas have to sweep the wall. It isn't likely, but it is a possibility here. But for you guys, knowing that you, again, are going to be in that playoff bracket, you're going to at the very least be a very high-seeded team. Take me through, what are you guys going to do to prepare to go for that postseason? Because it's only going to get tougher from here on out.
We talked earlier, and honestly, because it's going to be a while, I think it was like November
Your playoffs,
20th or something.
So your wild card is November 15th. Your final bracket is November 22nd.
Yeah, so pretty much we just try to scrim as much as we can, watch some replay reviews, and pretty much just like fix our small mistakes that we've been making, and yeah, go from there.
Well, I love this to hear that from you, Cade. And again, congratulations on your win. A reverse sweep does not happen often, but it happens here for you guys in Week 6, and you guys are the ones who benefit from it. Congrats on your win and on your season so far, and again, and making that postseason as well. Not an easy thing to do in the Ascendant Cup. So again, congratulations on that. Before we leave, we gotta get some shoutouts here. Let's start with Define. Any final messages that you want to say, and then kind of recap what has been a amazing regular season for Team Evo Bananas.
I jumped for the ball and I hit the ball.
New shoutouts, I love this. He just comes in and he tells you exactly what he's left. Divine. Divine didn't have too much to say there. We'll move to Caden now. Do you have any shoutouts, anything that you want to say?
For all those people that didn't put us in the top 5, you better watch out.
People are now realizing just how good you guys are and just how tough your group is. Again, a group of 3 top-tier teams, and you guys are able to, potentially and very likely could be that top team out of there. Again, I'm not going to say anything yet. Again, because NES Nova Ninjas have to play Whoppers tomorrow. You'll know if you're top. If you're in that final bracket guaranteed tomorrow after their match. But right now you're in the best position you can be considering what happened. And that's on that. Is now Juicy. It's to round things out. To kind of close off your regular season. Do you have anything that you want to say? Any final words about the season?
I just want to give a shout out to this team. It's been an amazing team. But I just want to say, like Caden said, whoever didn't put us at top 5, we're out every week. We're coming for you, especially you, Break. Beware.
Hey, yeah, you're calling out Break. They're calling out Break, who the Oregoner who forgot to put them in that top 5 ranking. You guys definitely making sure you get it known. But again, you guys have done really well. You're leading in Group A, what many consider the toughest group of the season. You've put yourself in a good position here. You're putting the pressure on NES Nova Ninjas. Tonight, congratulations on your win. The reverse sweep over Exploding Can't Give. Lucy,
Yeah.
Caden, and Divine, who I already left. Thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your evening. Congrats on a amazing way this season, and good luck in that playoff bracket when we see you again.
Yes, sir.
Really appreciate that, Sporty. Have a
Oop, accidentally left a little. You know that. Have a good night, and to all of you, and for all of you, to have a good night as well. Thank you so much for joining the Esportia stream, the Ascent Tournament Series, Ascendant Cup, sponsored by Variety Esports. Have an amazing rest of your evening, everyone. Take care.